This seasoning is amazing because it can go into basically anything. I have measured out almost a half teaspoon of ground garlic powder. I have a 4 peppercorn blend here. For my salt, I'll be using Himalayan pink. And I have dried parsley. So I'm going to be using my spice grinders here. I'm going to fill with some black peppercorn. Give that a grind. Measure it out. I have gone with a more of a coarse grind, almost fine. That way I have a nice texture. So I'm going to measure this out. I have a half here already, so I think it would be smart to try to do an eighth. Set that aside, definitely want to save that. I would do equal parts in the salt. And then I'm going to process the parsley. The idea is to have a texture. You don't want it to be a powder, so therefore it really flows well into the seasoning. I'm going to measure this out, see how far I am. That is about under an eighth, so I want to have the parsley very present. The garlic is heavier because it's a good base for a seasoning. Salt and pepper can overtake it, making it too powerful. You don't want just straight salt. You want it to be there, but not too much. That is why I used the amounts that I did. So I'm going to keep processing to see the amount of parsley I need to make this the perfect balance. I have about a quarter of a cup. I'm going to dump it in and see where I'm at visually with the amounts here. Mix it together. The garlic is very present, that's what I wanted. That's why it has a higher amount. Parsley looks like it's a well balanced. You can see the peppercorn spread throughout evenly and the Himalayan. So therefore I have the ideal amount for a nice base seasoning here for pretty much everything. Pro tip, Himalayan pink salt. The reason you want it is because one, it tastes the best out of a lot of the salts. It has a higher mineral content and lower sodium, so therefore it is healthier as well. I have here a really nice container for seasonings. It's airtight, has a cool lid for shaking and for putting out into measurements. So I'm going to remove this out of my way and I'm going to fill my jar. Just need a spoon for this, nothing serious. All of the things that I am using as equipment and seasonings in these jars will be in my description box. It's filling up quite nice. Some of my peppercorns are a little bigger than I want. That's okay, it won't go through the holes, it'll just go towards the bottom. No big deal. I gotta make sure I have enough room for that lid. Insert. Got overfilled here. So let's go back. And then I will lay my insert in. Perfect. Go through. Lock down. Seasoning will be nice airtight for me. Now that this is all natural base, it will have a caking. So if you do take it out, sometimes you gotta take the insert out and use a spoon or something to loosen it up. Just want to give you a pro tip here. I like using masking tape for my labeling because I want to keep reusing these jars for different things. So I will take a piece off. I have a nice size here. I believe it's just under 2 inches. I will cut it cleanly, and I have been inspired by Santa Maria, so therefore that's what I wrote. Have the date on there. Perfect.